Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimond suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Are you the one, then? Is it you? No? It is hard to say. If the pawn I'm looking... Ah, it must be you. Speak up, you good-for-nothing pawns. Which of you is it? Is it you? No? Are you the one, then? Ah, it must be you. You've got an arrogant look about you. Are you the one, then? Ah, it must... Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for deaths. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Townsman. Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on...
Learn your place.
The best quality a soldier can have.
All I've got left, my aches and pains.
What about this place makes me nervous? Where's my comb?
What do you think you're up to, playabout? Get a move on!
Alms for the less for...
What do you want? Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert. This is no place for one of your ilk. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site. Twould be unwise to disobey. The overseer will show you no mercy.
Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
What do you think you're doing? Get in line, scum!
Who are you? Do I...
My legs are stiff as boards are.
Twould be unwise to disobey. The overseer will show you no mercy.
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives!
are most vulnerable when toning your maggots. Take care not to let your foes continue before you reach them. But should the battle turn dire, keep in mind that you do have recovery magic at your disposal. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for whoever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your friend.
Are you unharmed?
Consarne!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. It is surely the work of a foul curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Consarne it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You not soldier. That is them.
No one... even a pawn! Don't just stand there, but shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? It is a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
A single bolt from a ballista. And well aimed at that. Must be one of Sir Leonard's from out of Melve.
This'll be alright. Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin, of all things, here. Add to that the recent dragon sighting. It is said that the arrival of the Sovereign... Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, buy the curative or have a bit of green. When one of the beats comes back, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. Random attacks are more destructive, but there are oft items to be scavenged from. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? First the dragon, now a griffin. I pray these omens are not as ill as they seem. Where are you going? First the dragon, now a griffin.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns. They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
The people here are evacuated and safe for the moment. This world is connected to innumerable other realms beyond the rift, which pawns, such as myself, are able to traverse. My kind is duty-bound to serve you, Arisen, and to use the knowledge we glean in these distant worlds to your benefit. I myself look forward to traveling alongside you and using my experiences beyond the rift to enrich your adventures.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie. This is all beyond my... The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called. Born in other worlds, we travel here by means of the Riftstones that we might aid you, Arisen. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of us do. We do not need to. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to by their power have we crossed into this world. And when our mission is done, 'tis the name given to fate's chosen. That even with your memories lost to you, I am very well. May fortune...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Where to next, Arisen?
don't much care who you are. I'm busy enough with my own goings-on.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
Nothing caught your eye. That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Be tricky, this.
What do you want with me?
This looks like
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather... You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a... Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You bet. Or to polish up my gear.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't... Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, you should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer. Great. They've much more to...
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
Not much going on.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you. We've had to start sending out new recruits.
Is that so? Who?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will.
Ricardo. To be honest, sir...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? I can't handle...
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his... Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our step? You've my thanks. And a...
We must make haste if we are to arrive in time to assist. Left master, goblins! Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I grapple you, see? Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Aye. I'm about to commence the troops' training regime. So if 'tisn't an urgent matter, it can wait till after we're done here.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Master, I've naught more to say. Pressing me further shan't change that. needing a tall mug of ale to recover from that blow. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was... You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed.
Shall we report back now? It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I'm nodding off where I stand. I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Hail, friend. Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping...
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
'Tis a goodly deed we've done. Now, Sir Ricardo can return to his duty in good health.
He thinks the troops will get more out of their training if they had a soul.
Mind, I have time for a citizen in need.
Here in Vermont, there, they believe that some divine flame will... In that regard, our countries couldn't...
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. I always have a warm welcome for a customer. Always a pleasure. Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale.
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing.
I train every day. 'Tis you! I owe you my life, sir.
First the dragon, now a griffin. I pray these omens are not as ill as they...
So, only fools devote their lives.
Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it.
Are you looking good luck? He brooks no chatter with us during training, and makes for home the second our drill. I'm not quite sure where his house is, though I've gathered 'tisn't near here. Doubt it. Are you looking to speak with Severin? Good luck. He brooks no... I'm not quite sure where his house is, though I've gathered 'tisn't near here.
Can't you see? Aye. Is there all...
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty. I've a pressing duty to which I'm...
First assess the field, then act accordingly. If you see aught untoward, pray.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and... What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? Glad to hear it. Here, take the... He ought to be somewhere north of... And in the note, and he'll take care of the rest.
Must hold out till someone comes to getting home.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me any time. Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Do come again.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty, and make haste. I would depart for the well. Go on.
You know what we're looking for, but not where it is. I suppose there's naught for it but to start searching. Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
look forward to, but a long day of work. But a long day of work.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then.
Can't expect to fare so well.
The water now. Save myself a trip.
Now I've got and stepped it in.
Must hold out till someone comes to read.
Can't expect to fare so well.
Perhaps I ought to be getting after training. Have a gander at my wares. You shop? Regret it. Hope to see you again ere long.
Mustn't let the captain see my face as tired as I am.
Well
Mustn't let
met.
the captain see my
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Shall we make them prove their own emplacements?
If 'tis discipline your company lacks, I can provide.
Mercy! wish it, I shall not move from this spot.
Polish up my gear.
Now I'm modern stepped in it. Now I'm modern stepped in it.
Best quality, so.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me.
Getting proper rest is an important duty. Our adventure continues. This is rather thrilling. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. I'm yours to command, Arisen.
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Look, Master, a treasure.
Marcus ought to be procuring supplies somewhere north of here. Hand him that note, and he'll take care of the rest.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
And before I forget, how curious that none of our party are archers by vocation.
Lots to look forward to, but a long day of work.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then. How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting...
Oi! Many thanks for passing. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
I'm definitely after today's training.
I must go where duty calls me. First the dragon, now a grip. There's no easy thing. Is there aught you require?
Not much going on.
What can I do you for?
Begging your pardon, sir.
You looking to enlist?
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me to
Best
behave.
quality of
Got
soldier
to rest
now.
my legs. Can't walk.
Have you a moment to talk? I could make... Call on me if there's aught I can aid you with.
Only fools devote their life.
I'm nodding off where I stand. Thanks for that. I'd hasten home. Where the
Begging your pardon, sir, but... We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
What did he say his name was again? Ah, Humphrey. The lad's in Vermouth now. He's eager. Expedition, sword drill. Say, you look experienced. I can't solve all... What's funny about this?
Hope you're not here to... Many thanks for opening up.
How are things?
Begging your pardon, sir.
Would that I now had the horse
Pray, ask all you wish to. Very well.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. It will be an honor to serve by your side.
I've not the time for your
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
We've got goblins!
Leave it to me.
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought. Oh! Well spotted. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant.
This is rather thrilling. Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns. If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating. A visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Pray, follow me. So, this is Melve. The scars left by the dragon's assault are...
Pitiable arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to play. Please. Go on, have a gander as you pass. Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better...
Can't talk.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragons? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. I'm sorry to hear that. Though I cannot say I am surprised. A great many were bathed in the dragon's flame. You must be special, indeed. How else could you have...
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the cap. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to... I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without you. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? Oh, but forgive me. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
If I learn of a matter that requires your attention, I shall inform you directly.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Mayhap you should speak.
What should I do?
Have you need of me? I'm a tad busy at the moment.
My head hurts just thinking. Oh, have you... Oh, no. I'm not lost or not. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. So when I had tell of a medicine only to... But, well, as luck would have it, I've not... will be ashamed to return empty-handed after coming all this way. What? You'd suppose there's no harm in that? Seems my luck's not as rotten as I...
We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase them at Runa's apothecary here in Melv.
Ah, yes. Now I see.
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her?
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit roborant for me? Oh, I haven't much to offer in return, but...
Shall we go and...
Fancy a look at my wares?
Do come again.
You really ought to have returned by now.
I'm always willing to lend.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
What are you up to? Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
Come, I'll lead the way. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a... Well, now, that won't do. You need only speak. Go on, 'twill only... If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vacation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells, and however, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle. Very well. There is no wrong, sure. But I shan't take up any more of your time.
Moment long awaited. I knew it was only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need some?
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Do come again.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
We may benefit from pursuing the information. Sir Gregor wishes to speak with you, Master.
Didn't you hear me?
Over here, if you please.
Well met, sir.
I'll be heading home. I'll earn the coin. Can't let myself get distracted.
What are you up to? Can't say I've any tidings to share.
'Tis my duty.
Fine place to let my...
Preparations key. Up my training regime.
Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me?
I'll have nightmares if I let myself worry much.
Here we are.
Ah, you've returned. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or good? Then let us be on...
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to give you. Goblins, Master!
Caution wouldn't wise. We'll not let it hold us in our cause.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
We have found a material.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not all alike. Best hope for one. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
I'm poised to strike. Just say the word. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
As a matter of fact...
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all...
An Arisen? Another pretender?
It is uncertain. This one commands the...
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up...
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, if the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. All's been arranged. Come. Let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight.
Those recruits don't know Pommel from Point.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the...
One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. One of us has to be drenched.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
Fight. To arms.
Very well. I must.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Well done.
Battle is best avoided here. It was excellent. I could have done no better.
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Well said.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
'Tis as you say.
What's this? We're trapped.
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
Be wary. 'Tis a foe we've not yet encountered. The power of certain quarries is not to be underestimated. Perhaps we can find a way to utilize it.
Oh, I can think of all manner of uses for a conception such as this. I do not land that.
Seems we have it ready now.
Correct, listen, please. Thanks for being right.
With a foe worthy of caution, Lord save our best will do.
I think I get the idea. Take that!
You have my gratitude, sir. I had taken you for another false arisen. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get the powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be... That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
And we'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
You have my protection. I am sorry.
Stand back! You are not alone! Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as it is our enemies.
Goblins, Master!
I suppose I'll handle this.
I will finish this, here and now! The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Well, well. Color me a surprise.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I am grateful to you, Arisen. A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Where you do not...
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Let's not be hasty now.
Oh, right. Gosh.
I see.
Quite enough.
That's enough.
Glorious!
Seems we drove them off. You've my... Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Hail. Do let me know if you're in need of aid.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
So long as we remember to keep to our assigned roles, we shall be a united front in the face of any foe.
You have my support.
Not be unwelcome for an ally to appear once.
We fight. To arms!
No quarrel here. That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
I trust all's well.
No? Very well. Tis your No?
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it, though I admit I had my doubts at first.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hide.
As decreed by the great will of our world, that arisen now resides within the palace. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is... You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we you, and no other, are the sovereign. The only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You have my fullest confidence.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we...
But not at the expense of my duty.
Aye, I'm well enough, thank you.
Ox carts don't. Monsters are apt to grow bold with the sun setting. It would be the height of madness to take one's cart. Should you require a cart services, you'd best wait for the morn.
I've little enough gold to spend.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm on...
How might I liven up our time-worn routine?
Oh, 'tis... Thank you again, sir. You don't...
If 'tis naught of import, pray hold your tongue.
How might I be of assistance?
Can't think of any reason.
Don't think you're safe, just one found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. You could say 'twas an ill twist of fortune. But mayhap we ought to be better. I wonder if building a nice, high...
What brings you here?
Some of us get complacent.
You don't need a permit to get into, but just hide in the back of an ox cart, aye? It worked, mind. You've got to avoid the guards' line, but it's easy enough. I should know.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Aye, I'm well enough, thank you.
Will nothing exciting ever happen here?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly, no matter how they fascinate me. It isn't to be.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shop...
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. It would be unseemly for an elf to purchase one.
Welcome to Bjorn's armor, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
While you're
Need anything? Stop by again soon. The latest was a tragedy to those who suffered the beasts. I thought to myself, with the dragons coming, and indeed, we have our sovereign still, that I would see this kingdom.
They say the Sovereign seems driving away the dragon took quite a toll on that. It is a right miracle he yet lived.
Got to earn my coin.
Say, have you been to Harp? Well, if you do visit, you might want to give... I hear he sets out to sea on his boat. Dead as if that wasn't queer enough. I cannot fathom his obsession. All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive records remain. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, I suppose I was preoccupied with my thoughts. Thoughts of you, Arisen, naturally.
Lots to be taken care of.
At your neck.
Gotta be somewhere to make some... Well met! You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
A new day, a new perspective.
I've the spirit of a woman half my age.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
I don't tell
Got to make room for my next shipment.
Same as the one afore it.
Come now, loosen those purse strings.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back any time.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trust. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind that. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You need... I'd be much obliged if you'd... Sound appealing? Then come on by.
A chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
What brings you here?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
I could use a little fun to
Well
write
met,
together.
sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Wish I had someone to share this spot
I'm in
with.
fine fettle today.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
I might nod off if I'm not careful. I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
Nothing more pathetic than begging for...
What brings you here?
Wander about, see what's doing in town. Aye? Did you want some?
I'll do as I please. Let them try and stop me. Stay away from me.
You know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Seems my fault. Where was I recently here?
So, we meet again.
Let me alone, will ye? I'm...
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk. Welcome, good sir. Should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self. Hope to see you again. Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
You seem well.
Here to ask aught of me, are you? What do you think? Does this...
How can I get more customers to shop?
see what the day holds. What do you think? Does this suit me?
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in... I thought so! She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it. Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off what you buy. So...
Always a pleasure.
Life is for the living, friend.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you...
My thanks, sir.
As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the watch. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the splendid I knew now. The carts only depart at certain hours of the day. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, so anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting.
We've a delivery to make, it would seem.
I brought you something.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
We mustn't let our foe determine the flow of battle. Wrench it to the ground.
This foe will recoil from flame.
Focus. A moment of indecision may spell our doom.
Very well. Come on.
They'll wish they helped. Good day, sir. What might
It's nice to see everyone out and about. Nice to see you again.
This is most unwelcome. Start it up today.
What to do?
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
I'll take the night watch for the desk work anyway.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. I cannot help but be wary.
I'm stuck to the passenger number.
I'll take the night
Now
watch
this
for
is
the
a
desk
conundrum.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I'm in no hurry to leave. I'll gladly stay a while.
Now, where was I bound again? There's got to be something fun to do.
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
shift's done, I'm off to the tavern. I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Methinks
Now here's a welcome sight.
We have reached our destination.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
It's this way.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Perhaps a stroll through town. Good day to you.
in every age, when the hence, pawns are treated with, not to mention, they are skilled combatants. 'Tis clear their concept of life and death differs crucially.
Some of us get
Well met.
Go on, have a gander as you pass. Hope to see you again.
These old bones.
Looking for work?
I could almost nod off where I stand. Yes? Is there something I...
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search? A brave fool said he was going to look for... I'd go and search for him myself, only... I'm not afraid of monsters. But 'twould hardly... So I thought, mayhap... Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Go into the forest and... this won't work, will it? But my brother and I are the only ones who use that. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. I'll need you to watch over me. Keep me right.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
So tight. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Where are you going?
I've got to focus.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but... Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Seems naught ever goes right. I don't like this place at all.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself. I've grown accustomed to traveling with these same faces.
I'd be glad to commiserate with anyone who's willing to share their blunders.
no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin hits the worm, as they say.
You have my protection.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
For a moment I thought I'd met my end. Oh, my thanks to you, Arisen.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Can anyone hear me? Please!
Norbert, are you hurt?
Not bad.
I can do no less in service of the Arisen.
I'll save you.
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
Hard. Be sure to avoid the flame.
I'd thought I was done.
It was a near thing.
I think I'll be all right. But
Save your thanks.
from where I'm standing, anyway, the sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
It's our duty to protect our charge from harm.
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Shan't fall if we remain calm and watch our footing.
Careful now. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Back at last.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these.
Good on you. Just take... You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him, and I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone. My brother is always the one taking the initiative. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward, we managed to save Norbert. And perhaps still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say.
Always sets me to thinking. It's a long night. I'm about ready for it.
I'll have nightmares if I let myself worry very much.
Haste makes waste, as they say.
I'm in your debt, sir. You helped me learn a valuable lesson.
A good day to you.
Yes? You a traveller? I used to be a sellsword, see? If you're anything like me, once they'll be able to teach you a skill. Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.